MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
One there on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hunter Pence comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Roll, he is a pitcher.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Derek Rodriguez, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Dickerson is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop, Didi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto, entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. 0-1 the count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 delivery.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No balls and 1 strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Brandon Belt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Reined in. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Roman Quinn. Here comes the first pitch. Rodriguez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-0 home.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Nope. 3-0. Neil Walker will be next. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes Dickerson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Delino DeShields. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline to Crawford for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." It sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. What a play.
Batting it, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. From the stretch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Derek.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Pudge's boy, Derek Rodriguez. That's popped up in there, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that by getting a knock.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, David Bodie.
The 3rd baseman, David.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
The left fielder, number 22.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutcheon. 2nd at bat now. He grounded out to start the home 1st. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Mccutcheon, or just Cutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a 1st-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned him.
And he will get there to make the running play. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Dickerson. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Hunter Pence is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Oh, it's hit to 3rd. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. On to the bottom. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Popped him up. Posey over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Ready now, Roman Quinn reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set, and the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Yastrzemski will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. This is in the air out to right. Quinn is there, 2 down.
The catcher, number 28.
Ready for another chance, Buster Posey. Swing and a miss, 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
The first baseman.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the pitch. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Settling in now, David Bodie. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. DeShields gets his lead at first, nobody out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. He's running. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. He's running again, and he fouls this one off. he's on the move again for second. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Carrasco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Flores will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Mccutchen.
Here's Andrew Mccutcheon now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Mccutcheon carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Here's the 1-0.
No strike.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. First and second now, one man out.
He's going.
Now the double steal is on here. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Both runners on the move again. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count still full, 3-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Brandon Crawford digging in next.
Leading off for the Giants.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Brandon.
On the ground to the right side. Walker is able to get there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the pitcher, Derek Rodriguez.
And now the Giants pitcher, Derek Rodriguez. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 12, Alex.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Scorched to third, right to him. There's one. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Dickerson's under it. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
1-1 the count. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Pence is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now batting,
standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. No balls and a strike to count. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pollock on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Brandon Belt. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Roman Quinn. Popped him up. Longoria over to his right. 1 out. Neil Walker will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. 2-0 now. Pulled toward right center field. Pence on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. Heading out toward shallow right. Pence will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch fouled away. The next 0-2. soft liner to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Now batting.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Buster Posey is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Crawford.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. That evens it up 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a hard liner, but foul. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Pablo Sandoval will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 48.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Danny Jimenez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ripped down the line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew Mccutcheon. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the ball.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Didi Gregorius, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's now 2-0 Philly. David Robertson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 30.
So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Slow little roller to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
In now, Alex Dickerson. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Into the box now, Hunter Pence. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. Philadelphia used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Carlos Carrasco wins his 17th game of the season. Derek Rodriguez is saddled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. David Robertson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 42nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, no runs,